This is Robin from Garden Extra, and I'm finally starting my tomatoes and peppers. I have planted a couple, but I need all of them planted because it's time, right? Well, this is Michigan, Garden Zone 5, and I do have lights and greenhouses and heat mats, so for me it's time to get the ball rolling on the hothouse stuff. Where is my favorite? Gonna have to buy a new one or go through my seeds again because I don't see my favorite tomato in here. I liked hybrid. There is a hybrid. My best tomato ever was a yellow hybrid bought from the grocery store, and I planted the seeds because the tomato was so good. It was yellow, it was big, it was awkward, and it was the best tomato I've ever eaten. I have not seen any of those tomatoes in our grocery store. I do remember now where I got these seeds from. It was a tree with peeling bark. I can't think of the name of it, but it's a winter interest tree, and as soon as I remember the name of it, I'll label it. But I'm going to go ahead and plant them. I still have a seed collection here it needs to be dealt with. So this one's next. As soon as I think of the name of it, I'll let you know. Okay, it is a birch tree. It had colorful bark, not white, and it was peeling. And I think it's possible it was a dwarf variety because it was the Holiday Inn and it was close to the building. I don't think they would plant a big tree there. So that's what I'm going with for now, and then we'll see. I am in greenhouse 2, not heated. So it's a cold frame, shaped like a greenhouse. I put my lettuce in the ground in here. And I also put spinach in the ground in here from the milk jugs. The beets I'm not sure about. They are ready to be planted. But I haven't decided whether to put them in here or not. We decided we can move the greenhouse off of the cold crops, which I've done many years, and it has worked out really nice to just pick the greenhouse up and move it. So these are looking lovely. That is Brussels sprouts. This one is broccoli. Broccoli gets to be a pretty good sized plant, and I think Brussels sprouts do too. I found my cauliflower seeds. I started them in a jug today. So I can pick this greenhouse up, or I can't, but the guys can. So we do have life in here. We do have food in here. I was harvesting right up until that month of single digits. And thank God I had harvested just before the greenhouse froze. And it looked like everything was gone, but it came back. Come on, focus. So pretty soon I can start harvesting lettuce again. The leaves of broccoli are also edible. I have kale and mustard greens. So yeah, mustard greens look like one plant looks like it's ready to harvest. In fact, that's bok choy. I just harvested some of that. Looks like it needs a little more time. Carrots you can see now. Where's the kale? It's the first year I've grown kale. It's starting to get some size on it. Carrots. Where are ya? There they are. Planted the carrots in the fall. Planted a row outside too. So they're coming up. Got a big old square of them. Some of them you can't see well yet because of the straw. And there's spring onions in here and some other onions that I popped out of the garden, the big garden, that are coming up. Coming back up. Here. So, yeah, my goal is just to pack this thing. And I did the best I could to pack it. The celery, I can see a tiny little leaf of it there, so it's coming back. So yeah, it's good. Even after a month of hard freezing, just before spring, everything bounced back. And I have some good starts. I put a tub down in case I decide to put the broccoli and Brussels sprouts outside. And then the greenhouse will go right here. And there's a tree right there. So I'm hoping to get some shade for the summer. I had a shade tarp up last year, which was cool, but probably have to do it even with the shade, because we'll only get shade in the evening, the later part of the day. Mess. Warm enough today to have the top up. The chicken yard. Getting ready to plant some more seeds in greenhouse 1. Flowers. I got all the tomatoes and peppers planted. I have them on the heat mat underneath my plant shelf in the living room. I'll have to pull them out later. My heat mat in here is full.